going on, everybody? Sunday. I'm at Tallulah. Got Chihuahua PFD in yesterday, and now I'm going to try to go down some really big rapids. So, yeah, hopefully there's not too much carnage, and beautiful day. So, hope you enjoy.
Tallulah starts out with this super long hike down all these stairs. It's something like 800 stairs down. So, you're a little tired waiting in line when you get down to the bottom here. Seal launching, there's a couple of eddies to hang out in before things get serious. First rapid is Last Step. It was one of the biggest rapids I ever was on to this point. You can see how that went for me. This next one is this boof here. I missed it off to the right. Thankfully was able to brace up. As we work our way down here, there's a couple little tiny rapids here, but this is all leading up to Oceana, which is a massive slide with a big old thing. That's what it's called in the middle. It's a big rooster tail that's created by a ledge that's sticking up. So far, this run was not going as I hoped. Flipping on the first rapid, having to brace up on the second rapid, was kind of put me in my head a little bit. So, coming up to Oceana, I was hoping that things would go a little differently. And that did not go well at all. Here I am swimming after my boat. As I was serenaded by the cheering crowd as I emptied my boat, I was trying to figure out how I was going to get my confidence back. It was gone, along with my dignity at this point. At this point, I was hanging on and not paddling great, and I was fighting the river. It was not going well. Thankfully, Heather has friends. I was super thankful for Chris for giving us all the beta and letting us join him, Shane, and Josh, and show us the way down the rest of the river. Here's one of the other big slides on the river. This is right away. Even though it's my first time down, I'm supposed to go down Zoom Flume backwards, but things were not going well at this point, so I decided to just play it safe and go down Zoom Flume facing forward. It was neat to see some of the lines that Chris was leading us down. They were a little different than what other people were doing, but they were super fun. I didn't really understand the directions too well on this one, and you'll see how this turns out. As we were sitting in this eddy, Heather, of course, coming through with the positive vibes.
I ate some rocks. Easy for us. You just remember we rocked.
Oh,
I
know. In reference to that statement, the day before we did run Chioa, and it was my PFD, and it was amazing. Went way better than Tallulah did. At this point, I was starting to feel a little more comfortable on the river and started having a little more fun than before. Coming up is probably the funniest moment of the day for me. Chris was giving us some beta on how to run this line, boofing towards a rock.
You're not going to hit that rock.
You will not hit that rock.
And what do? As I come up to boof?
You will not hit that rock.
May not have hit that rock, go off airborne, but I taught it a lesson. As much time as I was spending upside down in this river, I gotta say it is very beautiful looking back. Of all the moves on the river today, this was probably my favorite one. Coming down into this kind of typewriter along this, surfing your way along this seam. Come through the pile, and a big old boof. As we started getting towards the end of the run here, I was actually enjoying myself, which is a far cry from the first half of the run that I did. It's just a beautiful river. It's pretty continuous, it's big, it's hard, and it really took me to the edge of what I'm capable of. Got to give a huge thanks to Heather, of course, for talking me out of my comfort zone a little bit and getting me out on Chioa and Tallulah in a weekend. And Chris, you were a lifesaver. And Shane and Josh, it was great paddling with you. Hopefully we'll be able to get back out there again soon. Now, after having some time to digest and look back on this run, it's went a lot better than I remembered. And I'm really looking forward to getting back out on Tallulah next year once the releases start again, and I think it'll go better. It's was the hardest day I have had on the water so far, and having to fight through that, I think it'll benefit in the long run.
Done with Tallulah. There was some definite beatering, definite carnage. All in all, a good run. Happy I got out here, got Chioa and Tallulah in a weekend. So hope to see you next time. Thanks for coming out.